Hey guys, and welcome to the Movie Champs Show, episode number 6. All right, I am your host Walker Cheatham, and with me I have
EJ Flemming,
Zakary Cheatham.
Yep, and on today's episode we are going to be talking about Sylvester Stallone wanting to, or he is going to be directing Creed 2, going into production next. I'm not going to talk too much about that. Anyway, Will Smith and Tom Holland are cast in Spies in Disguise. Scott Eastwood wants to play Wolverine. Logan writer Scott Frank is developing a thriller called No Exit. We're going to talk about some trailers. We have the Star Wars Last Jedi trailer and poster. We have the new Mutants trailer. We're going to talk about the Thoroughbreds trailer. The Justice League trailer. Got a lot of trailers dropped this week.
Yes.
We're going to do our box office predictions. And we're actually going to start a new Mailbag segment. And also we're going to review 2 movies today. So we have Happy Death Day, which Zach and I saw. And what did we see today? We saw Marshall. EJ and I saw Marshall together. So let's go ahead and jump right into this thing. So let's go ahead and start.
Sylvester Stallone and Creed 2.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone is going to be directing Creed 2. All right. So Sylvester Stallone and Michael B. Jordan are ready to get back in the ring. Stallone announced on Instagram late Monday that he will be directing and producing a sequel to the 2015 boxing hit Creed, which revitalized the venerable Rocky franchise, grossing $174 million worldwide. Stallone said on on an Instagram post, looking forward to directing and producing the incredibly talented Michael B. Jordan in Creed 2 next year. He also added, one more round. Sorry. There's no known release date at the moment, but Creed, apparently, let me get back into our frame here. The first Creed was started shooting in January 2015 and was released November 25th, 2015. So a possible release date might be sometime in November 2018. So what do you think about this news?
Rocky is one of the few franchises that hasn't outright been bad.
Yeah, well, there's been Rocky 4?
There has been movies that have been not up to the par of the other Rocky movies.
Yeah. But
as its own, it's still a good movie in its own right.
Yeah, who's the director of the Creed?
Ryan Coogler, I think.
Ryan Coogler, yeah.
Because he did Fruitvale Station.
Yeah. I wasn't a huge fan of the Rocky franchise to begin with, but Creed was amazing, and I think a lot of that had to do with Ryan Coogler's directing and writing. He is going to be on this one as a producer, I hear. So I'm hoping that. I mean, Stallone didn't direct the first one, but he directed everything after that, and then Creed with Ryan Coogler. So I'm hoping it's not going to be terrible, because I know Drago is supposed to be coming back into this one. So
I don't know how they're going to do that. Is he going to be training the next generation, or is this going to be a scandal where it's revealed that it was what they said it was all those many years ago and all this and all like that, or whatever? Or is it going to be like Rocky Balboa 2, where it's going to be somehow, some way, Rocky has to get back in the ring somehow.
You haven't seen any of them, have you?
What?
Rocky or Creed?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen any Rocky movies, so you really don't have an opinion on this one.
I don't care.
I know there's some other things on this that Zach does have an opinion on at the moment.
Yeah, I'm always down for a good Rocky flick, though.
If I didn't watch Creed and that didn't at least spark my interest in actually watching the rest of the Rocky movies, I probably wouldn't have an opinion on this either. Because, I'm not overly attached to the Rocky story, but as much as I enjoyed Creed, I really wanted to see that one. Good follow through with that one with Ryan Coogler, because him and Michael B. Jordan make great movies. Like you said, Fruitvale Station, great movie, and it's looking like the Black Panther's going to be awesome too. Also he's not starring in it.
He's one of them. I think he's one of the villains.
Right, Michael B. Jordan. So that's actually going to be interesting to see Michael B. Jordan as a possible villain. I think he's an amazing actor, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what he's going to do. So. Keep an eye out for Creed 2. We'll see how that's going to pan out.
Creed 2,
year.
Rocky 8.
Yeah. What's that?
Night Hippie Chick says, hey, guys.
Hey, Night Hippie Chick.
Hello, Night Hippie Chick.
Solid.
All right, we'll go on to the next story here. That one is Will Smith and Tom Holland cast in Spies in Disguise. Will Smith and Tom Holland will voice the lead characters in an animated film, Spies in Disguise, from Fox Animation, Blue Sky Studio, and what was that?
Churnin' Entertainment.
Churnin' Entertainment. The pick is based on Lucas Martel's original short, Pigeon Impossible, and is set in the high-octane, globe-trotting world of international espionage. Smith will voice the super-skilled spy, Lance Sterling, and Holland as Walter, a scientific genius who invents the gadgets Lance uses on the missions. When events take an unexpected turn, Walter and Lance suddenly have to rely on each other in a whole new way. And if this odd couple can't learn to work as a team, the whole world is in peril. All right, so how's that premise sound to you guys?
This sounds like the most generic concept ever.
It sounds like
And it sounds like almost like they're gonna do the classic role reversal where something happens, the identities get switched, and all of a sudden Walter has to be Lance and Lance has to be Walter, and they both have to walk a mile in each other's shoes to find out how important each other really are to the mission. Lance gets a new understanding for Walter, and Walter understands that it's dangerous doing this line of work that Lance does. I think I may have predicted the whole plot just from that right there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of both those actors, Tom Holland, and I'm a fan of Will Smith, obviously. So it sounds like you said, a generic story, but I hear the Pigeon Impossible short is pretty interesting. So I haven't seen it yet.
The Pixel short was pretty interesting, and look what happened to that.
Yeah, that's a good point. That was a terrible movie.
Just because it was a good short doesn't automatically make it a good movie.
What's looking good, Zach? Everything looking good? Everything looking good?
Stream wise, it looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You awake?
Yeah, I'm just me and Jonathan Drew are having a conversation here.
Okay.
You're not talking in your mic.
He said that Horror Champs should do a live reaction to The Walking Dead this season.
Oh, that's up to you. I am not a fan of The Walking Dead.
I when it comes to The Walking Dead, I tolerate it only because I've actually I actually keep up with the books more so than the show.
Yeah,
oh wow.
I'm like a few seasons behind, so.
I just want to say one thing about the Walking Dead show while we're talking about it. They changed so much from the book that it's not fun watching anymore.
I'm gonna be real.
A lot of the things they could have done in the show that made the dynamic different, they didn't do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know there was books.
There's a comic book.
Well, let's get back to the Spies in Disguise.
Okay.
Guys.
So
I just want to add that the picture you just had up there. I'm not convinced that those are not the actual physical Will Smith, and Tom Holland looks just like him.
Yeah. There's nothing special about it at all, in my opinion.
And then release date is not giving me any much better hope.
Yeah, it's a January 18th, 2019.
January has always been known as a dumping ground.
Wait, so they've already got this thing animated. 2018 is what we're about to go into. I'm so sorry, I forgot what time it is. What's up?
What year?
2019 is when this is released.
And I'm not looking forward to it because January is always a dumping ground,
especially for an animated movie.
Oh yeah, that's double not looking forward to this.
Yeah. What's the Despicable Me animation studio?
Illumination.
So yeah, if this was Illumination, it might be something different. But this is Big
They
Sky.
would have released it in the summer because they would have been confident on it, and they would have probably tied it into Despicable Me somehow.
Big Sky.
Blue Sky.
Sorry, they did the Peanuts movie, which isn't a bad movie at all.
Oh, yeah, but that was Peanuts.
Yeah,
so.
that was a good. They had good source material.
Yeah, good source material. But
did they do what's the one that
Ice Age?
Their Ice Age.
Blue Sky is Ice Age.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
So, man, it might be a piece of crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first Ice Age was pretty good, and it kind of tailed off after that.
Go on to the next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we're moving on to the next one.
We're moving on to the next one.
You
You mind if I read this one, sir? Let me go ahead and knock this one out for you.
Go ahead, Owen Shaw.
All right.
So, Scott Eastwood wants to play the Wolverine, and you want to go. Did you see our little graphic over there?
That is terrible. No.
Okay.
I'm going to purposely go out of my way to find this Photoshop I saw Scott Eastwood as Wolverine.
Okay.
And I'm going to show it to you. All right, let me go knock this out real
Go
quick.
ahead and read this one.
Now that Hugh Jackman is done with Wolverine, Pacific Rim Uprising star Scott Eastwood wants a shot at playing the fan favorite X-Man. After Pacific Rim Uprising panel at New York Comic Con 2017, comicbook.com spoke to one of the film stars, Scott Eastwood, and asked the actor who he would like to play, what superhero he would like to play. Weapon X was Eastwood's answer. I mean, Logan, he replied. You got to give it to Wolverine. Wolverine all day. And I have to agree.
You have to agree that Scott Eastwood should play Wolverine.
Yes. Either him or Tom Hardy.
Okay, I would agree with you on Tom Hardy, but I have yet to see Scott Eastwood play a likable person. I did not like him in Suicide Squad. I thought he was a crybaby the entire time.
I thought he was gonna have a lot bigger part in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, everyone
what
did.
I saw with him though was like no, he can't play Wolverine.
What was that thing that we make fun of him for saying?
Rick, what are those?
Rick, what are those? He sounded like a crybaby. And then if you saw Fate of the Furious, he gets thrown around like a sack of potatoes. But granted, it is The Rock that's throwing around like a sack of potatoes. But still, he was a weasel in that movie. I have not seen him play a likable character yet. I mean, I should have asked my sister this. He was in The Longest Ride movie, which is by ratings wise is probably one of the worst Nicholas Sparks story. But I should have asked her if she thought he was a good leading man in that one, because I've just never have seen him in a movie that I've liked him in. He's been in a Western called Diablo, which was terrible. So I don't know. I have not seen him. He might just have a bad manager, but he also has not played a character that I've liked. So I definitely don't want to see him play in Logan yet.
But it depends on which. It depends on where we get Logan his version of Logan in the timeline. It may make sense. Right. Is it pre-Animanium? Is it in that middle ground? Like, he'd probably be a good Wolverine if they cover him going from war to war. That'd be.
I would have liked to have seen Clint Eastwood playing older man Logan. That would have been cool. But Scott Eastwood playing a young Wolverine or whatever. Yeah, he would be playing a young Wolverine. Does not interest me at all. I'm against the idea.
I mean, he has the look, but
he's got a look. He's got a look. He's a handsome guy, but he's also.
I mean, and with the Photoshop I saw, they actually gave him the traditional comic book Wolverine haircut, where it has the thick sideburns and then the peaks on the top, and it actually worked.
Maybe. I don't know. I just have to see it.
Tom Hardy would be actually.
Tom Hardy. I've seen a Tom Hardy Photoshop that was amazing.
His face though, because he's always getting his face covered in movies.
But he'll be the one who wears the mask then.
If they were to do, I'm sure if they did bring back a Wolverine in his own like solo movie, it would probably be in the vein of Logan, where it was an R-rated one. It won't maybe not be a Western, even though that works. Because you know how studios are. If something works, they're going to stick to it.
They could actually throw Wolverine in the X-Force movie. Because at one point, they actually changed it into a dark Black Ops squad, and he was the leader of it. Yeah. Then they actually had like a cool black and gray design made, because since he's Black Ops, he's doing a lot of in the dark stuff. So
the only problem with that is Tom Hardy's already going to play Venom, even though they're not technically in the same universe. It's still another Marvel movie, and would be his third comic book movie. What's up?
No, I was moving my hand. I wasn't doing anything.
This would be his third comic book movie, but I don't know if he were to ever do it. They're not even talking about making another Wolverine anytime soon anyway.
No.
So hopefully it stays retired.
Especially since we're talking about what's coming up later in the show. They need to just hang it up as a whole and give it back.
Okay, so let's see here. Speaking of Logan, let's see. We have Logan writer Scott Frank is developing a thriller called No Exit. So let's see here. Taylor Adams' thriller No Exit has been optioned by 20th Century Fox, with Logan scriptwriter Scott Frank attached to produce. The novel centers on college student Darby Thorne, who, while on the way home to visit her mother, gets stranded in a blizzard at a highway rest stop for a night with 4 strangers. During the night, Thorne discovers a little girl locked in the trunk of one of the cars, but she doesn't know whose car. Without cell or phone reception and trapped by the snow, She must figure out who is the kidnapper. Okay. So, in addition to Logan, Frank's writing credits also include the films of The Wolverine, Minority Report, and Get Shorty. He's the writer and producer of the upcoming 7-part Netflix Western Godless, which is set to debut on November 22nd. So, he's got an impressive writing background. This sounds to me like every Halle Berry movie that's come out over the last few years.
Yeah. It does sound like The Call and Kidnapped.
Yeah, so I don't know about I don't the story does not get me at all. I do like a good mystery movie. So
if they frame it right where it could make sense and like where these 5 strangers show up at the same time, we only know her and then she goes out because she goes back out to the car park because she forgot something, and then she just hears the knocking in the trunk, and then she opens the trunk and finds the kid inside, and then it's like, then when she goes back in there, they change the way everything looks. It makes it feel unfamiliar to you now and everything like this, and it's like it may make it creepy even though we've already been here before.
Maybe I'll be more interested when I find out who's directing this. If it's like David Fincher or somebody like that, that would really get me excited about it. But as far as this, I mean, there's a lot of good writers. It's just who can direct it, is, in my opinion.
You can write a magnum opus, but if the dude doesn't know what to do with it, there's no point.
So then I do, like I said, I like the guy's writing, so I'm interested in at least that part of it. But the other, I'm just hesitant because, like I said, the story itself, the premise, doesn't sound interesting to me. So that's called Nope. What's up, Zach? You got something? Okay.
He's just in his own mind right now. It's all good.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so now we're going into the trailer portion of the show. All right, we got a big one on Monday. Okay, so Star Wars: The Last Jedi trailer and poster. So, yeah, we got the poster up there. It looks like we got Leia right there in the center of it, and was that Luke up at the top?
Yeah, I've read something very interesting on the internet as well as the Star Wars posters. Every Star Wars poster they've had so far has had the villain in the background. Near the top.
Really? I haven't really thought about that.
Like near the top, near the back is always the villain.
Yeah. Well, you're
Luke
right
is in that position.
Oh, snap. I didn't even realize that.
So is Luke the villain in this movie? And then not only in that, if there's like a giant standee they made where Luke is on both the light and the dark side.
Man.
What does that mean?
Right. Oh my gosh.
So there's something up with Luke. That's why he's in that position.
Oh
and they
my goodness.
purposely put him in that position possibly for a reason.
All right. So as far as the trailer goes, did you saw the trailer?
Oh, I saw the trailer. I
Yeah,
was not going to miss the Last Jedi trailer.
Well, it premiered during the Monday Night Football, and I don't watch football, so I waited for it to hit YouTube, which I think was just a few minutes afterwards.
Oh yeah, most times when it like when the Marvel trailers hit Jimmy Fallon, I don't watch Jimmy Fallon. I just check Facebook, and then when I see all the Marvel pages post the trailer, I'm like, I guess it dropped.
What's up, Zach?
Nadia Rose said, "Hey."
Hey.
Hello.
Nadia Rose.
Nadia.
Okay.
Nadia.
Nadia.
Nadia
Rose.
I don't know how to read.
Yep, we got the
Hello,
literate
Nadia.
guy.
And this
handling
is
our
sent
comments.
some emojis of a sunglasses guy and 3 red balloons.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
So anyway, back to the Star Wars
Back to
talk.
story.
Did you saw the tweets too about Ryan Johnson?
Oh yeah, he with the first tweet where he didn't want no one to watch it because he was torn about should you watch it, but then he was also talking about like, yeah, I'm the guy that watches all the trailers, but I appreciate people who like to come into a movie clean.
Right. Yeah, because I know quite a few people that will not watch any trailer for any movie. They like to go and like
Fly
you said,
blind.
clean. Yeah, completely blind. So, but I'm guessing from what I got gathered from the tweets, it's fine if you do. But he did say that there is a spoiler in there, depending on how you look at it, I guess. So
I think there's a lot of misdirection going on in that trailer.
yeah, that's what I got from
I'm
it.
feeling like a lot of the way they structured the trailer, there's a lot of lines that are being said to other characters and not the character that we see in the trailer.
Right. And did you see Rey at the end with what she was saying to what we can only assume
Was
is
Kylo?
Kylo.
And that's exactly the line I was talking about.
Right.
She said something to the effect of, I need you to show me my place in all this, and then
Yeah.
Kylo extends his hand. I don't think she's talking to Kylo.
Man, that would be.
If she was, that will be a bombshell. Like, or do they both just say, forget the light, forget the dark, we forge our own path in the Force?
Right.
That would be an interesting turn too.
Yeah, I would never in a million years thought I was going to be excited for a Star Wars movie after growing. Because when I grew up, the ones that all I had were the prequel. I mean, besides the originals, the prequels were what I saw in theaters. So they were boring to me and terrible. So it kind of killed any sort of flame I thought I was ever going to have for Star Wars.
I will admit, The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones was, but Revenge of the Sith, that was a good movie.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I enjoy, because I remember a funny story about Revenge of the Sith. I camped out 13 hours to watch that movie.
Oh my goodness!
I was one of the ones that was outside the AMC, camped out with my friend Alex. By the way, hello Alex. Camped out getting ready to watch that movie, and I enjoyed it. Maybe I enjoyed it more because of the fact that I did camp out to see it, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't camp out, but I definitely wasn't. It killed. Anytime I ever heard anybody talking about how much they love Star Wars, I wasn't on that. So I'm finally getting onto that because I'm really liking these new ones. I mean, I know a lot of people trash JJ for the New Hope, what they call a New Hope ripoff.
Yeah,
with the
that was just more of
Force
a
Awakens.
safe lateral move because if they made something too different, they wasn't sure how the fan base would.
Well, they accomplished what other people thought he was trying to do, which was trying to bring it to a new audience.
Make them a New Hope.
Yes, so
make this generation.
That's what that was for me, and I like that, and I enjoyed Rogue One. I enjoyed that. So now that I'm one of the people that are excited to see a Star Wars movie, maybe not to the level that other people are that were in their 40s and 50s that grew up on it, but as a movie fan, I'm interested in seeing the StarArs movie, and this looks really good.
This looks real good.
So I think they're doing, and the fact that Rian Johnson was able to get this one done without any hiccups is
or you didn't hear about anyone's ankle being broken by a door this time.
What was that story?
The Harrison Ford from the last one, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I got that one.
Okay, now onto the one I want to talk about.
Yeah, you want to read this one?
Yes, I most certainly do.
All right, guys. This is the New Mutants trailer. Go ahead.
Nadia Rose said, was that a WWE belt?
Yes, it most certainly is.
Oh, yeah. You're a new viewer. There's. Sorry, let me go back to our camera here.
Yes.
Oh, hold up. She said something that included the
Oh my goodness! So we've been probably playing
that
the music
would be,
every time we go back to our scene.
Yeah, that would be for me because I do Horror Champs. I'll actually be doing some giveaways through Horror Champs soon, and
oh yeah, and you ask about the title here.
Yeah, that is the
box
office predictions championship.
Yes,
Yeah,
and right now at the moment, EJ is our box office champion for last week. What'd you get? 4 out of 5?
I got 4 out of 5.
You got 4 out of 5. Where we predict the top 5 in the box office. So it's gonna hopefully be a little different this week. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see who's the new. See if there is a new champ this week, or am I going to be a reigning champion?
Yes.
We'll have to see. You have to watch later in the show and find out.
I'm sorry, you guys. Every time we switch to the camera, the music was playing. I did not mute the music for our intro every time I switch back. So that was probably a little bit annoying. All right, so let's go back to our. What's up, Zach?
Yeah, so she said about giving something scary away. Yeah, the championship belt is for whenever they win the box office predictions. But if you subscribe to Horror Champs, I'll be doing giveaways with scary things on there. So, which I have a video coming out soon. So make sure you go to Horror Champs and subscribe to that page.
All right, so let's get back to the New Mutant story.
Yes, let's get back to the New Mutant story.
Okay, go ahead and read your story there.
Okay, held in a secret facility against their will, 5 new mutants have to battle the dangers of their powers as well as the sins of their past. They aren't out to save the world. They're just trying to save themselves. And I was one of the ones who was casually scrolling through Facebook, and then I saw this cryptic post that said 12:01 PST. Like,
really?
what is this? So then I came back 3:01 EST because that's our local time because it was California time.
I was asleep.
I'm kind of a late. I'm kind of a night owl, as they call it, and so I say, oh, the New Mutants trailer came out. Let me watch it. I watched it, and I regretted staying up to watch it. It did not look good to me.
Well, I agree with you to a point. I did not get anything from the trailer besides tone. That's all I got.
Yeah, it didn't feel like an X-Men movie at all.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't necessarily mind that part of it, but it didn't feel like I don't know. I didn't know what to feel because, I mean, like I said, there's no costumes. We didn't get too much from that besides.
We got a dude in a dryer on fire.
Yeah.
That's about all we got as close to X-Men level superpowers as we got.
Well, at the very least, we have somebody I hope is a competent director, Josh Boone. I have not disliked anything he's done so far, but he's only done 2 movies, and they have nothing to do with the X-Men or superhero movies at all. They're just pretty much love stories. So I'm hoping that he's a comic book nerd, I know that much. He's a Stephen King nerd, I know that much. So, and he's local, so that's another thing.
Yeah, but I'm looking at this trailer for the New Mutants, and I'm sitting here like, so this is a horror movie set in the X-Men universe, and then in the trailer you show me next to no superpowers.
Right. That's what I was also getting at,
and then you have the generic creepy thing in the wall imagery.
Yeah, and then they had Alice Braga's character where she was talking to one of the, I guess, mutants, saying something about a rattlesnake being more dangerous whenever it's a baby than when it's an adult, which obviously is a metaphor for them not having full control of their powers yet.
Yeah, but there were different ways if you wanted to make a horror movie set in the X-Men universe featuring the New Mutants. What you could have had was that you have them at the Xavier Institute. They're going through training because that's what the New Mutants kind of is. It's almost like an X-Men internship kind of thing.
Right.
Where you're not part of either of the major X-Men teams, but you're a team full of trainees.
I think that what they were trying to do was trying to make sure that it was separate from the X-Force, which is another movie that's coming out.
Yeah, but you could have had it where you send the New Mutants out to catch the lesser villains.
Right.
Where like you wouldn't send the New Mutants out for like a Magneto level villain, but there's other villains out there that are like tiered off where a new team of New Mutants can handle them.
Well, apparently there are no villains in this movie. I think is that what I read? There's no villains here. They're pretty much their own villains because they're
okay. No, that's not going to work with me. Because you could have easily told a story like this. You could have had a situation come up, lower level villain shows up. This would be good at exercise to the young kids. We'll send them out there and let them do their thing. All of a sudden, Arcade shows up. And then somehow transports the New Mutants to Murder World. And then you could have did your horror movie element from there, them trying to survive Murder World.
And I think Nat Wolff was originally cast for, I don't know if he was Arcade, but I think
the dude who was Light from Death Note?
Yeah, I think he was cast as Arcade.
No, I'm glad he's not.
Well, he's not, because I think they're doing away with that character completely, and I think James McAvoy is actually going to make an appearance as Xavier in this movie, but I don't know yet. That's just a rumor.
But that could have been a much more. You could have added your X-Men elements. You could have had the familiar X-Men elements, but then you could have still had a horror movie where you could have had these characters die these horrible deaths. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and this is a PG-13 horror movie too.
I heard this was going to be R.
I don't know. I read PG-13 in an article, but that could be wrong.
I've been
I know X-Force is supposed to be an R. So
X-Force that can earn that can and should be R.
So I was.
I'm getting Fant Four Stick vibes from this movie though.
I hope not.
Because it feels like they didn't learn their lesson. They said, well, we're gonna try to make these characters, these colorful characters, horror movie characters, and it doesn't work that way.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. No,
I don't know.
I'm not. One of the New Mutants has the ability to store the sun and make him super strong. How are you supposed to make a dude who's basically Superman a horror character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, well, anyways, we can see that one in theaters April 13th, 2018. So that stars Anya Taylor-Joy, Macy Williams, Henry Zaga, Alice Braga, and I put his name in there twice. So anyway,
Yeah, I'm not.
it's got an impressive cast. You got
They had Fan Forster had a nice cast.
that's true too.
So
yeah,
I'm going in there with low expectations, and even if I go, and even if they don't meet those, I'm gonna be extra mad.
well, anyway, speaking of Anya Taylor-Joy, we got another trailer for Thoroughbreds, and that's a Red Band trailer. If you guys look that one up, if you haven't seen it yet. So two upper-class teenage girls, played by Anya Taylor-Joy and Olivia Cook, in a suburban Connecticut, rekindle their unlikely friendship after years of growing apart. Together, they hatch a plan to solve both of their problems, no matter what the cost. Let's see. So Thoroughbreds is directed by Corey Finley. This is actually his first film. He wrote and directed this, and stars Anya Taylor-Joy, Olivia Cook, Anton Yelchin, which is actually his last film that he filmed. He passed away tragically about a week after they wrapped filming on this movie. So, what do you think of the trailer for that?
It was very interesting to see. I'm interested to see what they do with it.
Yeah, because we didn't really get much.
It was like a minute.
We got a little bit of the dark humor that's in there, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty violent movie.
Oh yeah, no doubt. They didn't show any violence, but they didn't shy away from the threat neither.
Right. So, and Anton Yelchin, he always delivers a great performance. He always gives 110% in his performances, and he looks great in this movie. Anya Taylor-Joy, excellent. I mean, it's got perfect cast right there. Olivia Cook was great, and one of my favorites of the last few years, which is me and Earl and the Dying Girl. I always say me, Earl, and the Dying Girl, but it's me and Earl and the Dying Girl.
Semantics.
Yes. So, yeah, she's great. She's also was really good on the show. What was the prequel to Psycho? That show.
Bates Motel.
Bates Motel. She's really good in Bates Motel. And Anya Taylor-Joy, she's one of my favorite actresses working nowadays.
She was pretty good in Split.
Yeah, in Split and The Witch.
Yeah.
I love that movie. So, yeah, that one was called Thoroughbreds. So, check out that trailer.
Now here's
and that's sorry. Thoroughbreds also is supposed to be releasing March 9th of next year.
Okay, and now we're on to another trailer that I want to talk heavily about.
Like Hippie Chick says, the sound is better than the past live streams this time.
Yeah, that was probably couldn't hear what you said, but you said that the sound was a lot better. Sorry. Yeah, that was something I worked on. Getting it to play through both speakers.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to talk about Justice League's final trailer. Let's go ahead and get the graphic there. So, fueled by his restored faith in humanity, inspired by Superman's selfless act, Bruce Wayne enlists the help of his newfound ally, Diana Prince, to face an even greater enemy. Together, Batman and Wonder Woman worked quickly to find and recruit a team of metahumans to stand against the newly awakened threat. But despite the formation of this unprecedented League of Heroes, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and The Flash, it may already be too late to save the planet from an assault of catastrophic proportions. So, what do you think of that trailer?
DC, is Superman going to be in this movie or not? I say that every time I talk about the Justice League.
He's in the trailer.
In a dream sequence.
That's true.
So is he going to be here or not? I know he's going to be in the movie somewhere.
But he'll not be a hero in this movie.
Because I know he's going to be on the Justice League side because you said you can't save the world alone, and he's the essence saved. So I know he's in the movie. So it's just a matter of, okay, are you going to make it so that he only shows up in the last 30 minutes?
I hope not. Yeah, the only thing I got from this trailer, which is obviously what they were trying to accomplish, was that this was more fun.
Mm-hmm.
This is almost all laughs in this trailer. What's up? Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
You read his name.
I'm making him room so he can do what he got to do.
Yep.
Just give us a second, guys.
Anyway, we just give him a second. Yeah, go around the.
There you go. Yay! All right, back to the trailer. I'm coming into Justice League middle of the road expectations.
Really?
I may have said it before, and I'm gonna say it again every time I talk about it. Didn't really like Man of Steel. Batman vs Superman, that didn't do nothing for me. Suicide Squad could have been a lot better. So far there. Then Wonder Woman came out, and I was like, okay, maybe they know what they're doing a little bit, but they're 1 for 4 right now with me.
And I'm blanking on the guy that was doing the reshoots. What's his name again?
Joss Whedon.
Joss Whedon. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I know a lot of people are excited that he was handling the reshoots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's not one of my favorite directors. He's a decent storyteller, but he's not one of my favorite directors. So I don't really.
But see, the thing about Joss Whedon, though, he's good with handling large casts.
Well, and he's better, and he's definitely better than Zack Snyder. So that's at the very least something to be slightly more excited about. But maybe I will like this one. I don't know.
And then another thing about the Justice League trailer that I was watching the trailer, and then for me it kind of just ended.
Right.
I didn't have like that wow moment like other trailers give you of the same ilk.
Well, what was the other thing? There was clearly a lot of catastrophe going on.
There's a lot going on, but it was nothing to make you go.
It wasn't that shocked.
Yeah, like The Last Jedi, Kylo reaching his hand out. That was the oh snap moment of the trailer.
Right. They keep ending these trailers with a joke from The Flash.
Yeah, because they're trying to say, look, we have humor now.
Yeah.
We have humor, people. Come and watch our movie. It's going to be funny, but it's like Marvel adds natural humor to the situation.
Right.
Where DC feels like they're adding a comic relief character.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that comes out November 17th, 2017, so it's just a month away.
2 weeks after Ragnarok.
Which is something I'm really excited about. That's getting great
we're early word of mouth. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And I like how Marvel's just snuck in the Planet Hulk storyline into the Thor Ragnarok movie without having to make a Planet Hulk movie. That is smart thinking on Disney's part.
Yeah, they're trying to get his story over 3 movies. Whether we've already had those 3 movies or this is going to be the start of
they said this was going to be the start.
This is going to be the start. So then we already know these 3 movies might be the Avengers. So
it may not necessarily be the Avengers.
Really?
Because Bruce Banner because you got to remember, Bruce Banner, he has control of it now, so he can switch in and out.
Oh. Yeah, and he could be somehow make an appearance in
Iron Man, Captain America, any of them.
Yeah, well, there's not going to be probably not going to be any more Iron Men, but he's probably going, now that they're, depending on how this whole in space thing works out for him, he could be in the Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which we already know is happening.
Oh, no doubt.
Oh,
that would be interesting. Groot versus Hulk. Maybe we'll get that in this one, in the Infinity War.
Yeah, that could be. Because I'm hearing the Infinity War movie is about 3 hours long.
And is he unlike other DC movies in that, or like other movies? I keep banging on DC, and I don't want to sound like I'm bashing DC, but Avengers: Infinity War feels like it's going to earn its 3 hours.
Oh, it's probably
because the thing about Infinity War, we actually have time with a lot of these characters already, so we don't have to talk about rebuilding them again.
You're right.
We just show them where they are now and then go from there.
Yeah, this isn't going to be some origin story. We're going to be just continuing their story.
Yeah, this story has been building to this moment, and now that it's here, we can just hit the go button.
Yes.
It's funny how we talked about Justice League and ended up talking about Marvel. Yeah. DC, Warner Brothers is like...
Well, anyway, this is one of my favorite parts of the show, even though I lose. The box office predictions.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I have these graphics lined up, I'm going to show you guys what our predictions were last week.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly you see me on the left there. My number 1 movie was Blade Runner 2049. My number 2 was The Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Number 3 was It. Number 4 was My Little Pony, the movie. And number 5 was The Mountain Between Us. And EJ, you can go ahead and read off your top 5.
Okay, I'm going to look at it from yours.
Oh, you don't have it on your notes?
I have it right here. It's just that my Kindle came unplugged, so it's starting to die, so I have to wait for it to turn back on.
Gosh, okay.
That's fine. It's no big. I got it written right here.
Okay.
I got it written right here. Number 1, it's Blade Runner 2049. Number 2, Kingsman Golden Circle. Number 3, It. Number 4, The Mountain Between Us. And number 5, My Little Pony the movie.
All right, and now we'll show you guys what the actual top 5 was. So number 1 in its first week was Blade Runner 2049, coming in at $32.8 million.
Surprisingly low.
Yes, very low. And then number 2 was The Mountain Between Us in its first week, $10.6 million. Number 3 was It in its 5th week, coming in with $10 million with a grand total. This is the domestic totals, by the way. $305.3 million. My Little Pony in its first week coming in with a meager $8.9 million.
The bronies didn't come out.
No, you guys did not come out. All right. So, and then the Kingsman Golden Circle in its third week with $8.7 million with a total of only $80.5 million.
You say that $80.5 million, I think that's a bad thing, but it's actually on pace, it's a little off pace, but it's on pace with the amount of money domestically the first Kingsman made.
I know, but I really was hoping it would do better. So anyway, here is what's releasing this week, so we can have
before we do this week, who won this last week? We got to figure out the champion.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, that's true. I guess we'll do that real quick. We'll go ahead and so you guys obviously saw the numbers, and clearly you can see here that I won.
Mm-hmm. So, as being the gracious champion that I am, I'm not going to do like he did last week and act like he couldn't read the congratulations I received. I'm going to be a gracious champion and hand the belt to him like a man.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you. I can hear the applause already.
Yes.
So, anyway, that was, what is that, a 3 out of 5?
Yes. So he's the champ this week. And then at the start of the show, the belt will be on his side of the table, like it's trying to set up now.
Yes.
It's trying to. It doesn't want to go over there because it knows it belongs to me. But next week I will have it back.
Right. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and try to put in our predictions for next week. Mm-hmm. So before we do that, we'll obviously need to show you what's coming out next week. So or this week. Sorry, this is this week's predictions. So we have Marshall. Playing on only 821 screens. The Foreigner, what's up? Congratulations to me. Thank you. All right, and The Foreigner is playing on 2,515 screens, and Happy Death Day, 3,130 screens. Mm-hmm. So that's what's opening this week. So we're going to try to work from those numbers. We're going to try to work through what's currently in the top 5.
And then what's coming out this weekend.
And try to
connect the dots to make a new list.
And figure out what we are. We're going to start from number 5.
We always start from the bottom up. So
man. So this is really, really difficult for me. Because one of my favorite, one of my favorite ones over the last month is probably going to be dropping out, for my guess anyway. We're going to be losing the Kingsman the Golden Circle, in my guess. So I'm going with my number 5 is going to be The Foreigner. Yeah, The Foreigner. I'm putting The Foreigner at number 5. I just don't see a wide appeal for this movie.
I would disagree, only because Jackie Chan's involved, Pierce Brosnan's involved. And Jackie Chan movies tend to actually bring people out a little more than you think.
Hold the phone. Let me change my number 5 real quick. I want to change my number 5 to It.
Okay.
I want to change from The Foreigner. I'm changing my number 5 to It.
Because that's funny, because that's what my number 5 was going to be, It.
I'm so sorry. I jumped the gun there. I do think The Foreigner is going to make the top 5, but I don't think it's going to be number 5.
Mm-hmm. I have It at 5, and at 4, I'm going to put Marshall.
Oh, okay. I don't disagree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting Marshall at number 4 also.
Mm-hmm. Because even though it's a good movie, which we'll talk more in detail later in the show without spoiling anything.
Right.
Even though it is a true story. It is playing at way less theaters than either The Foreigner or Happy Death Day.
Right.
So the returns may not be as high as some of the other movies.
The pin.
Oh, you need to. Sorry.
Yeah. Is Zach, you making predictions too?
Yeah.
Oh, what was your number 5?
What was your number 5 and 4 now, my friend?
Number 5, I'll do. Trying to think what's the theaters.
I actually have the list in front of me here, so if you need to use it, go right ahead.
Mine's everywhere else, but now.
I understand.
I'm gonna do It as number 5.
It is number 5. Okay.
We
so
all
you're-
in
I
agreement.
feel like it'll stay on the top, but I don't think it's gonna be.
Anything higher than
Yeah.
5. Although
What's up?
it is Friday the 13th today.
Oh. So you think some of these scary crowds are going to come out? I don't think they're going to come out in droves, though.
They're not gonna come out in droves to make it jump a lot of spots, but it may jump it between 5 and 4.
That's a good point. I
I
do
wonder
like
if
that.
it'll. I don't. Yeah.
Right, so what's
All
your
right.
number 4?
What's your number 4?
I would say. I really don't know.
That's why it's fun to guess.
Yeah. Let's go with Marshall. Oh wait, that's what you got. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna say Happy Death Day. Honestly.
Oh, you putting it that low, huh?
Only you knew.
Hey. All right.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Only you knew. Okay.
All right. So, so you have for your number 5, you have It and number 4. Everybody have that across the table?
Marshall?
Yep.
Marshall.
And Marshall's number 4.
He has
You have
put
Happy Death Day.
me and you have Marshall.
Oh,
He
that's
has
right.
Happy
You
Death.
have Happy Death Day. You're the only one that's different. Okay.
All right.
So,
Number
so
3.
for number 3, I am going to put The Mountain Between Us.
That's where I'm putting Foreigner.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, Happy Death Day just came out.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Hold up.
Hold up.
I'm just changing it because
Between Us. Man, I should have
Yeah.
just abbreviated that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I done goofed.
And we got to here. And here's another quantifier we need to have too. One more rule that I want to add to this game.
What's that?
In the event of this is to be a tiebreaker. In the event of a tie, say we all get 3 out of 5, right?
Right.
But we all say, for example, we all have a certain movie at number 1.
Yeah.
We have to write down how much we think
That it's going to make.
that number 1 movie is going to make, and then you have a margin of error of $5 million either way.
That's a good idea.
So like if we all tie off, but say like you predict 30, 25, 30, and it goes to 35, whoever's the closest, which would be B with 30, would win.
Yeah, I would need a little more time if we were not necessarily for the tie, but I'm saying I would need a little more time. We would have to come in prepared with our numbers if we were to add that part for me anyway.
Brittany Wheatley said, "Hey guys."
Who's that?
Brittany Wheatley said,
Brittany
"Hey guys."
Wheatley. Hi, there,
Brittany Wheatley.
Solid.
Oh,
Saw,
boy.
dude.
You want to go ahead and give us your number 3?
Hold up, fam.
Oh, you're redoing your whole
I'm
list.
redoing my whole list.
Because he forgot that this is opening weekend for Happy Death Day.
Yeah.
All right, It number 5.
You're keeping it at number 5, okay?
Need to see the list again?
Nah, yeah. If you already have it up.
No, I asked my
Yeah,
notes. I
okay.
have to have it up.
Yeah. I want to say. What's the actual one that came out? Is this the right? This is the right.
You're
order?
looking for the movies that just came out?
Did
No,
they-
I'm looking for what was the top 5 last week.
These are the
It's
last
just
weekend.
above it.
Just above
I'm
it.
gonna say Mountain Between Us because I never even seen the trailer, so I don't think it's that relevant. In my opinion, I'll say Kingsman at number 4.
Ooh.
Wow, you're keeping it in the top 5? That's pretty cool.
All right, never mind.
No,
Just
it's
do
your
it.
list.
Do your list. Do your
No,
list.
My
Do
Little
do
Pony.
your
My
list.
Little Pony's
Okay,
number
well,
4.
that was already... No, go ahead. Just
Do
your
your
thing.
list. Do your list. It's
Yeah,
your list.
Yeah. All right, so My Little Pony at 4.
But you are...
The Foreigner at number 3.
Cool.
You agree with me?
Yeah, I want to see that after watching the trailer yesterday. Actually, I want to see that.
It looks good. Now, number 2. This is where things are going to get interesting.
You know my pen? Thank you, sir. All right.
My number 2 movie, Blade Runner 2049.
The crap.
Nadia said,
Guys, can I? Replace. I forgot. Sorry. I'll let her speak. I want to remove the mountain between us and put the Blade Runner 2049. Okay, so Blade Runner, for me, Mountain Between Us drops out of the top 5. So I'm putting Blade. What I said, Blade Runner 2049 at number 3. So sorry, guys.
Nadia said you should talk about Jeepers Creepers 3 when you get a chance. I will. Has that came out yet?
It was a 1-day event in theaters, so we have to wait for it to come on demand.
Okay.
I think it's on demand now.
Is it?
I've heard.
I mean, yeah, we can still talk about how bad.
Yeah, you can still talk about it for yourself.
I'll get it when I get a chance.
Yeah, I've already seen the first 2, so I'm one day we should just get together, watch it, and then.
Yeah. I just watched the first one again at work, and I was like.
Okay,
wow,
so what did you say your number 3 was? Or you got
Foreigner? Yeah, so
Foreigner.
When I get a chance to watch Jeepers Creepers, I'll do it and do a review on Horror Champs. Because I didn't even know it was out.
Go.
Oh, okay. Number 2. Think about it, putting Foreigners at number 3.
Well, we're not at number 2 yet. What was your number 3?
Oh, number 3 was The Foreigner. I already said
okay.
that.
So number 2 for me is The Foreigner.
Okay.
And what's your number 2?
My number 2, I already said, was Blade Runner.
Blade Runner. Okay, what's your number 2?
Same.
Blade Runner?
No. Blade Runner was number 1. I'm going to switch up. I'm going to put Blade Runner as number 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to put The Foreigner as number 2.
All right. All right. Well, so we're at number 1 now. Who wants to say their number 1 first? I can say mine.
Happy Death Day.
Mine too.
Same.
All right. So we're in agreement.
Yeah.
Happy Death Day is going to top the box office, and that is just what kind of weekend it is.
I'm just going to say it's more to do with that Blumhouse name actually means something now. Thanks to movies like Get Out and all Get Out, Split, and all that. I think his name actually means something in the horror community now instead of just cranking out these cheaply made horror movies and whatnot.
Well, this is...
Okay, your review for the movie notwithstanding,
okay.
I'm just saying that right now, thanks to the goodwill that Get Out brought them, people will go out and see a Blumhouse movie.
All right. Well, speak of the devil, it is time for us to talk about Happy Death Day. All right. So let's go ahead and get the summary up here. Tris Gelbman is a blissfully self-centered collegian who wakes up on her birthday in the bed of a student named Carter. As the morning goes on, Tris gets the eerie feeling that she's experienced the events of this day before, when a masked killer suddenly takes her life in a brutal attack. She once again magically wakes up in Carter's dorm room unharmed. Now, the frightened young woman must relive the same day over and over until she figures out who murdered her. That is pretty much it for Happy Death Day. Mm-hmm. You kind of get that over and over and over again, and it's not quite as charming as Groundhog Day.
Wow.
No, the trailer had no charm at all.
I thought the trailer was kind of cool.
It had an interesting premise. Because it was like one of the first times we had seen it in a assumably horror genre movie. Mm-hmm. But it was horror is putting it lightly. It was, or no, yeah. Would you say that, Zach? This is your movie.
Yes.
You say horror is putting it lightly.
Put it as horror.
Focus on this now. We're done with the list. Okay, we know your list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't even consider it a horror movie.
There's some a few elements of horror in there, if you can call it that. I wasn't terrified. I wasn't frightened. I wasn't on the edge of my seat. but it was an attempt at horror, which is this is directed by Christopher B. Landon, who did Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, which is one of my favorite movies from last year. I really enjoyed that movie. So I was really looking forward to seeing what his next attempt was, and this was more poorly written than it was poorly directed. Would you say that?
Yes.
This there was some interesting parts, and there was actually a pretty funny movie. It was made for a better comedy than it did a horror movie. But the comedic parts that were in there were more cringy. I hate that word, but that's
the only other way to put it.
They use more cringe humor than they do actual creative humor.
Yeah.
The character Triss was who was played by Jessica Roth. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Roth was excellent. She kind of she wasn't a likable character, but she wasn't supposed to be a likable character in the end. And then she wins you over towards the end. Not necessarily with her humor, because it was, like I said, it was pretty cringy. But but I think that was done on purpose. So if that's I'm pretty sure the way it was written was the way she did it. Mm-hmm. So you don't like her when you're not supposed to, and you like her when you are supposed to. And this isn't a spoiler.
So they actually crafted a good character. When
they crafted a decent character. I don't know necessarily if it was the character or the actress, but the actress was charming.
When she was, when she was rude and mean in the beginning, I actually liked her better as that. Whenever she became more tried to be likable, and she became more unbearable.
Because technically, the purpose of her going through this over and over again, she starts learning more about herself and finding out how unlikable she is, because she's like, who's trying to kill me? Well, let's see. Look at this list I've made of people that hate me. Yeah. So I was on that list pretty much at the beginning.
I was on that list at the end.
You didn't like her.
I was the guy in the mask at the end. I hate you now. I liked you in the beginning, but I hate you now.
Yeah. And the character Carter, who's played by Israel Browsard, was actually pretty likable guy. He was supposed to be likable. He was the nerd, I guess you would call him. More relatable guy.
Some of that Adam Brody guy.
Yeah, the Adam Brody looking guy. He was actually really. I mean, there was pretty much all the actors in this movie played their parts, even though some of them were like caricatures of Mean Girls and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. What's up?
Brittany Wheatley said, wow, this chat is dead tonight. So, what y'all should do, if those that are watching, if you have any questions or anything for us, feel free to...
we want to... If you have any questions...
Yeah, if you... Any movies that either just came out or came out years ago and you want to...
Talk about it.
We're
pretty much doing the mailbag thing, but that's going to be like Twitter, the chat board... the email.
Any questions you have?
Yeah, any questions or any topics you want us to bring up? That's the time. You put it in now, and we'll look at that, and we'll discuss it during the
mailbag.
The mailbag segment.
So I agree with Bernie. Let's liven up the chat.
Let's bring some life to the chat.
All right. So back to the Happy Death Day. Anyway, review. There's a character named Lori, who's played by Ruby Modine. Who was she was good. I enjoyed her character.
Yeah.
Zach thinks she looks like a stegosaurus, I think.
She's got a long neck. She's got a cute face, but a long neck.
Yes.
That's mean. That's very mean.
But that was actually what was that when we started watching the movie. He's like, I've seen this girl before. And Zach like the long neck. Oh, she's from Shameless. Zach and I just
finished binge watching
Shameless a few weeks ago.
I was like, that girl looks real familiar. Like, she's got a long neck. I was like, yo, she's from Shameless. Walker's like, yeah.
Yeah, she was actually very good in this movie. Yeah. She was able to play different.
She was kind of the same, but she wasn't shameless.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about her temperament, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Her attitude. She was able to shift very well.
All right.
So she was a very good character in the movie.
Good.
So I'm actually not giving it as bad a rating as some might think. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay, well,
because we had a good time. It just wasn't what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you didn't really let me do much reviewing, but
Well, go ahead and talk about it, dude.
Now it's your time.
Yeah, this is your time.
Alright, so
now.
I feel like they
We're not
literally.
done.
I feel like they could have literally rewritten the part about her getting killed every time she wakes up or starts her day again to anything else, and it could have been romantic comedy or anything else. It was literally the horror in it was very minimal, and so I was kind of disappointed.
Maybe it was just mismarketed.
Yeah, I don't think did they
There was a lot. They had a heavy or they advertised like crazy with this movie, which is why
it was rated PG-13.
Yeah, it was rated PG. So I really could have used a little bit more of the horror in there.
I definitely could have.
And they used they were very strong with the PG-13. They did not go.
They got their one F word in.
Well, yeah, but they also did not go hard at all with any violence or anything like that. There's almost no blood existing in this movie at all.
Yeah, and really only blood you see was on the knife as it gets.
That's about it.
Yeah, that was it. I mean, I like the whole concept. I think it was poorly written. I think they would have done better had they not made it a horror and she wasn't dying every time, just something else like.
Well, let's give the credit where it's supposed to be. The writer of this is Scott Lobdell. I think that's how you say his name. That's how it's written. And he's written. Was a co-writer for the hit Man of the House.
Was that
Tommy Lee Jones cheerleader movie?
I knew I recognized that title from somewhere.
That was also co-written by Matt Stone too.
Actually, I just want to say that that's another movie that I have not fond, but I remember heavily because I used to, me and you used to work together at Kmart in the electronics department, and Man of the House was one of
those dollar bin movies.
It was one of those movies that just popped up. It came out as a new release, left. And then it came back as a $5 movie like months later. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
And I remember the cover of just Tommy Lee Jones is standing there with his arms crossed on it with shades on. I'm like, this looks like a generic movie.
Yeah. That was the last movie he's written besides this movie, and the only other movie he's written. So if you see in the notes there, he was also pretty much the creator of the X-Men, what is that?
Generation X
comics. Mm-hmm. So he's more of a comic book guy, which is a little bit of the vibe you would have expected for this director.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He would make a really good like Zombieland movie. Even like I said, the Scouts Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse was an excellent movie in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just not the tone I got from this movie at all. So it's sad for him. But like I said, 6.5 out of 10. That's a fair rating. Because I did enjoy it. I just felt misled. Of exactly what we were going into.
Yeah.
What are you giving it? I don't feel like you enjoyed it as much as me.
I didn't. It kept my attention the whole time. There was,
of course,
a lot of cringy parts, but as a horror movie, I wouldn't even.
Don't rate it as a horror movie.
As a movie itself, I'm not even gonna rate it as a horror movie. As a movie itself, I would give it about a 6. Just because it kept my attention the whole time. I did laugh at some parts. I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
I wasn't mad at it. I was just disappointed.
There you go.
It was. I wouldn't buy it. I would definitely.
I was really looking for a B, but this C really disappoints me.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I had a good movie theater experience.
It's probably.
Yeah, I would give it. I would definitely give it. I would give it a 6 just because it kept my attention the whole time. I didn't really hate it. I wasn't mad at it. It did make me laugh a few times.
All right.
Just was not a horror movie.
Okay, so now the next one's going to be for me and EJ because he and I saw this movie actually just a few hours ago.
Yes, we did.
All right, so this one is our Marshall movie review. Okay, so let's go ahead and you want to read the summary?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
Young Thurgood Marshall faces one of the greatest challenges while working as a lawyer for the NAACP. Marshall travels to conservative Connecticut when wealthy socialite Eleanor Strubing accuses black chauffeur Joseph Spell of sexual assault and attempted murder. He soon teams up with Sam Friedman, a local Jewish lawyer who's never handled a criminal case. Together, the two men build a defense while contending with racist and anti-Semitic views from those who deem Spell to be guilty.
Yeah. All right, so I guess I'll start this one out. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I thought it was well acted.
Mm-hmm.
The directing, I didn't feel was all that good. Maybe I should start off with the positives. I enjoyed the acting. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed some of the comedy. There's a lot actually comedy in this movie.
There's actually a lot of comedic moments in this movie that were really good. They're busting up the tension.
Yeah, and they pretty much all landed.
Yeah,
I didn't think that the jokes were bad, and I thought they were well placed.
Yeah, they served the point of the movie to humanize these people, because they actually showed them that it actually made them human.
Yeah, but that's about all the positives I have. The negatives I have are the directing. The cinematography is nothing fantastic.
But did it really need to be?
No, but it could have been. But it was actually bad, in my opinion, as far as the cinematography. It felt. Was I? That's what I was talking about, right? The cinematography.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The cinematography felt a little bit like a made-for-TV Disney movie, the way that it played off, because there were some parts in there where even I don't know. It's hard to describe, but if you see when you watch it again, because it is a movie that I'd probably watch again, you'll see what I mean. Hopefully,
okay.
Because there was it just looked
maybe after the show we'll talk about it, and then
it's hard for me to explain off the top of my
because
head,
it's hard to explain. It's hard for us to explain scenes of the movie over the show, because we don't want to accidentally spoil a scene from the movie.
Right.
That's why we have to. That's why we have to talk about it after the show, so I can get a feel for what he's talking about. But me personally, I didn't have that problem about it feeling like the shots were framed like a TV show or whatever. Right. I feel like it was a real good movie. It was the shots, they made it like how they needed to do.
Now I know what I'm trying to say. It felt more like a stage play. Is what I was getting at. There was the framing and all that, and the music itself. There were some parts in there where there was a scene where there's two characters that when they're walking up into the courthouse, the camera goes to two characters, and then it does like this really cheesy piano chord.
I know what shot you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, what was that? I was like, are we supposed to look at these characters? And that nothing ever happened of that. And
I think they showed up later in the movie.
But but I don't know if they were the guys. There was a scene that was in the trailer where some people got beat up. Maybe those were those guys, but still, I didn't need the piano to tell me that.
No.
That piano played it off like it's like that corny where it plays the piano and then it's like, these are the villains.
Yeah, they kind of like framed it off like these two are gonna be a problem later. Just wait and see how.
Yeah, but it was like
you won't believe what they do later. It was like getting clickbait in the middle of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, it was like in the Home Alone TV movie when the villains pop up and then
yeah, like,
it was really cheesy.
Yeah, that didn't need a point. That didn't need to be there.
But and then back to the stage play thing. The writer for this movie is actually the only thing he's ever really done. One of those writers ever wrote was Macbeth, and I can feel that in this movie that he's more of a stage writer. Because some of these actors seem like they're acting for the back row in this movie, and that might be because of the writing. I don't know. It was really unrealistic at parts.
Where the acting was at times did feel more stage play than movie.
Right.
I will give you that. I will concede that one to you.
Right, but it does make me interested in seeing what else this director can do. Reginald Hudlin, he's
talk about a very diverse and random filmography.
Yes, Serving Sarah was his last movie, and before that was House Party. So he's used to doing comedies. One actually decent one absolutely terrible one, which is Serving Sarah. That was one of the worst movies of the early 2000s, I think.
Yeah, we have that. I think we have the Canadian version of that movie at my new job, and it's like $4. And no, wait, is it Serving Sarah or is it something else?
It probably is Serving Sarah.
I have to go look at that now.
Oh man, that is the definition of bargain bin movie. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So.
What about Collision Course with Jay Leno and Pat Morita?
Yeah, that one too.
We have that one too.
Oh my goodness. But oh man. But as far as the performances, I think Chadwick Boseman, obviously, if this movie were to get any Oscar consideration, it would be for his performance.
Yeah, he was a good Thurgood Marshall.
He was excellent.
He was real good.
There's a reason why they're calling him right now the king of biographies, because he disappears in his character.
You could put him in anything, and he'll just be that.
The only other complaint I would have about Thurgood Marshall, and this is strictly in the writing, there was a lot of just crowd pleasing moments, parts in the movie where like if you really want to start clapping for him, because I don't know, some of that stuff obviously happened in real life, but the way they played it off in the movie was to get an audience reaction just to start clapping. It's like, okay, you've done this about 5 times now. So but he did he played a very confident person. Always seemed like he was in control of the situation.
He did.
Yeah, and he seemed to be playing always 10 steps ahead of everybody else, which was really
cool.
Really cool. If that's how the real Thurgood Marshall is, then he seems like a really neat guy.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, he did amazing things.
Yes.
As far as history goes, I don't know.
He was 29-3 in civil rights cases.
My goodness.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, he was obviously, if he was that confident, then I think he was well cast.
Yeah, he was really good in the movie. Josh Gad wasn't no slouch neither.
No, that was the best I've probably seen of Josh Gad.
He played his role well. He played his role. We went from the guy unsure of his place to figuring out that I can actually do some good here for once. I'm on board.
Right.
And it was very cool to see his character go through that.
And Sterling K. Brown delivered another amazing performance.
Oh yeah, he was really good as Joseph Spell.
Yes.
He actually played his role well too. He came off as he was supposed to without feeling like a caricature of what he was supposed to be.
Yeah, because I mean, at first when I was seeing him at first, I wasn't overly impressed. But the more they showed him, they wrote, this was really good writing as far as his character. Mm-hmm. They opened him up a little bit more towards the rest of the following the rest of the movie, because he was not much in the first act. And
I have to give a special mention to Dan Stevens as
Yes.
Lauren Willis.
The most punchable guy on the face of the planet.
I have never watched a movie and wanted to hit a dude in the jaw more than Dan Stevens as Lauren Willis in this movie.
That is a character actor, the definition of a character actor. Because have you seen him in like The Guest? He's not that guy. And then he gains weight for Downton Abbey, and then he plays the Beast in Beauty and the Beast. Dan Stevens he's becoming one of the best character actors out there.
As he was the prosecutor in this movie, I wanted to just, if someone at any point in this movie would have just uppercutted him one good time, I would have clapped in the theater, standing ovation, 10 minutes solid.
Yeah.
Because he was that much of a douche in this movie.
Oh my goodness! And then James Cromwell
as the judge,
the hard-edged judge. Oh my goodness, he was rough.
Yeah, he was a rough judge. He was.
Even I was sitting up straight in the.
Yeah, like every time you showed up on scene, it's like, what's happening now?
Yeah, he shot them some vile work. I don't know. He was definitely really good at what he was doing.
Yeah, Kate Hudson was okay in her role for as little as she was in the movie. For as little as she was in the movie, she played her role well too.
Yeah, she was somebody I hadn't seen. There's a lot of people that I hadn't seen in a while in this movie. Kate Hudson, Sophia Bush had a small part in the movie. She was okay at her part, but
however brief it was, she was in there just.
Yes. But there was pretty much all the actors were good. And now it's time to rate this thing, I think. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, I think the music could have taken this other places, and the cinematography. Those were the only two major holdups. Because I think the writing was okay, but like I said, they played it safe with the writing. It felt like a stage play again. But I think if everything else had been in there, that would have been something that wouldn't even have affected me. I think, like I said,
I will give it a go a little step further and give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Because it actually gave me vibes of another one of my favorite movies. It was Selma.
Selma, yes.
Because one thing I enjoyed about both Selma and this movie, even though he was a important person in history, he was just a dude. They treated him like a dude named Thurgood.
You're right.
They didn't actually. They put him on a pedestal when it was necessary, but then in behind the scenes life, they would drink with him. They would talk about just life, and even though he's sitting there having drinks with like Langston Hughes and things like that, they're just having drinks at the bar.
Right.
It's not like they're pontificating. They're just a bunch of people at the bar having drinks, and I appreciate more biopics doing those kind of things where instead of like every moment we have to see them tick off they did this box, show me just how he lived as a man and how him living as a man informs him to make the choices that he does and made him move history.
Yes.
And that's what Selma did with Martin Luther King, and I feel Marshall did what this movie did with Marshall.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. 9 is fair.
Mm-hmm.
So, 8.5 out of 9. I would definitely recommend seeing this one in theaters.
Yes, it was very good to see in theaters. Maybe not as close to the screen as we saw it.
Yeah, we had to sit in the front because actually it sold pretty well in that theater.
In that theater it was in, it sold pretty well. So it was one of those moments where like, thank goodness the AMC had recliner because you sitting in there going, what?
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta sit this wide shot. Okay, back to face shot.
If this was one of those classic theaters with the folding chair, that would not have been a good one.
That would not have. We would not have been as. We wouldn't have been as comfortable or enjoyed it as much because we would have been mad at the seats.
Yeah. So yeah, 8. So me 8.5, you 9. Fair score.
Fair score.
So that's a good. What is that? About a B plus.
Yeah. Low A actually.
And low A. Yeah, you're right. Low A.
Yeah.
I'll give it a low A.
Yeah.
All right. So that is our review for Marshall. We are now at the mailbag portion of the show.
Yes, the mailbag.
So I'm going to go ahead and read off the one email that we got.
Yes.
This one, let me see here. Pull it up. This one comes from @LodgeandTim.
Oh, that's cool. You made it look like a postcard.
I am an unemployed U.S. Marine veteran. I am 41 years old and need a change in my life. I am an artist and a carpenter by trade. I am looking to get into the horror business any way possible or needed. Sales, acting, making props, anything related. I would ultimately love to be in a movie, but isn't everyone? How does one go about getting their foot in the door? Thank you. And thank you @LodgeandTim for your service in our U.S. Marines. So anyway,
yes.
I feel like I could answer this one. If you guys want to add in also.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
So this isn't necessarily the best advice, but it's definitely the best I can give you. That would be if you want to specifically get into acting. My advice would be to pretty much try to put yourself out there somehow. Get on YouTube. I mean, just all you have to do really, if you really want to get into acting and you think that you have it, is to try to put yourself out there. If you have a local theater like we do, we have a couple local theaters out here that do plays. They usually always have open auditions for the public. So try to go and do a play. Try to get really good at it, and if you can record yourself doing a skit or something and put it out on YouTube, usually that's all that requires you to get yourself a talent agent. That would be the next step as far as trying to break into the industry, is getting yourself a talent agent. Their job is to try to find you roles for anything, pretty much commercials, for Zach, he's been offered movie roles. You've been offered commercial roles, modeling. That's another thing. If you can get into modeling, that's surprisingly. That's another thing that you have done.
Modeling.
Yeah, if you can get into modeling, usually that's a good way to get your foot in the door as far as getting into the industry. I mean, what we're doing right now, just doing this YouTube show talking about movies and stuff like that, where you learn a lot, and that's a good way to get yourself connections. And the other thing I would say is if not just for the acting part, but if you want a job in the industry, get a networking yourself. That is pretty much going to go with everything. Whether you have an acting agent or whether you're doing it on your own, getting to know people. We go to a lot of conventions and festivals and stuff like that, where we get to meet a lot of people that work in the industry, and you can make a good relationship. Zach just went to a concert the other day and spoke to somebody and was able to get his name out there and get him to know his stuff.
Wasn't it Funny Man from Hollywood Undead?
Yes. So, what do you guys think? What do you want to add to that?
You touched on a lot of good things. Make your own. Like if you really feel like you that good of an actor, just go ahead and make a short film of your own right then and there. Just put one together. Doesn't have to be great. It does. Well, it has to be great if you want to get noticed, but don't try to put too. Don't. What I'm trying to say is, if it doesn't work out, try some. Don't give up. Just try a different angle.
Right. Yes, because I mean, I've always wanted to get into filmmaking and acting and stuff like that, but it is really hard if you don't know the right venues, if you don't know the right people, if you don't have any training. Study up on filmmaking. You don't have to be a great filmmaker to be an actor, but you do need to know how to work a camera and how to
frame
and lighting and stuff like that, and sound. That is a key to being a good actor.
Yeah,
and
we
being
learned
a good director.
If you could see what it's like back in behind the scenes of this show.
Yes,
it can be a hassle sometimes to set up camera, light, sound, and all this.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine it being exponentially worse trying to do a movie with multiple cameras, multiple lights, multiple people, multiple mics, and all these different things. So just learn what you can. Learn what you can about it before you jump out there too.
Yeah, I mean, and if you really don't think that you have what it takes to as far as to make your own video, then visit any college campus that's teaching a video class. They have somebody there that's a student that really would like to probably help you out with something like that. Especially if you think that you actually have the talent. If you don't have the talent, I'm hoping that they would have the. That's a different story. Anyway.
Yes,
that's a whole different situation. If you this is just if you have the talent and you just don't know what to do with it. So those are my suggestions. Like I said.
Yeah, he pretty much tapped them all. I ain't got nothing else to add.
What you got?
I want to add. I'm just going back over, looking over it. It says he's a carpenter and an artist and likes making props and sells and everything. I'd say find what's in your area. Whether it's a haunted house or, like for instance, I know this guy. He is an actor in an escape room, and he's an actor in an escape room, and he's been in several different TV shows and short films and stuff. Even try to find like a haunted house or something. The haunted house I work for right now, there's several actors that have been in TV shows and movies and like short films. What's the thing they have in Richmond? That show, A Haunting.
A Haunting, yeah.
Yeah, like they might even have. There might be a TV show that's being shot somewhere nearby, and
they have an open casting call.
Yeah, they might have an open casting call or something. And for what you're talking about, being an artist and a carpenter by trades, with cells, I make props and like masks and things. If you can find a haunted house or something nearby that would be interested in buying your props, that's one way to get your foot in the door. You can start. They have eBay, Amazon, Etsy, things like that. You can, if you're good at what you do, you can make something, go on there, try to sell it. I'm not really one to speak on how to try to get into movies. That's more on both of their trades, but yeah, there's a lot of ways you can go about it.
But I mean, a good talent agent knows where your strengths are.
Yeah.
Whether if they think that you're better at modeling than you are at acting, or whether you're better acting and not modeling, they can find out where your talent is. So that would be my go-to answer, would be to speak to a talent agent. For the most part, they ask before you can even get your foot in the door at a talent agency is for you to have headshots and some footage of you performing, whether it's on a stage or you're just reading off of a script or acting off of a script. I wouldn't read off of a script. Doing a monologue. Those are the best ways. What's up?
Jonathan said, "Fire, Zach. Let me do your cameras." Joke's on you. I didn't even do the cameras today.
Oh man. Okay, so I think you said you had another one.
Yeah. Oh, I had several. Let's start with Night Hippie Chick. Yeah, this is for our number one fan, or from our number one fan, Night Hippie Chick. Hey, Mr. Horror Champs, this is the one and only Night Hippie Chick 90 here, also known as. I'm gonna save hers last because.
Isn't this a Horror Champs?
Yes, that's why I said I'm saving it. That's why I said I'm saving it last. All right.
Oh, it's not even supposed to be read on the show. This is a different show.
Save, yeah. You could do your questions on your own channel.
Yeah. So do you have anything Movie Champs related?
No, because you didn't. No.
Well,
that was all you had for your channel.
Well, I know that's all I had.
That's all we had.
Like a bunch for some reason.
I did.
Was there anything in the comments?
No, other than Fire Zach.
That's a good suggestion. We'll consider that one.
No, that's not Fire Zach.
Okay, so
this is all I have.
That's all you have.
This is the only thing I got.
All right, then. I guess it's time for games then.
Yes, it is.
So, those that are watching and that will be watching, if you have a question for us or for Movie Champs, email them at
MovieChampsMailbag@gmail.com. So
whether it's advice or
yes, yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be a question. You can just bring up a topic. You can bring up anything in the movie news that you think that would be interesting.
If any news that come out and you feel like we may not know, drop it in the mailbag.
Yeah. So I mean, we like to talk about news. We like to talk or movie news.
Movie news.
Yeah. Movie news. We like to talk about old movies. General, depending on what old.
How old we talking? Casablanca, Gone with the Wind?
Not for me. Sorry.
No. Ghostbusters, Back to the Future?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's put that cutoff somewhere in the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
And then that's about as old as I can go.
and then if there's some other ones that we make exceptions for, we'll let you know.
Yes. So we just like to talk about movies. That's what the point of this show is, to talk about movies and to talk about movie news. And I mean, just like I said, the what's her name asked about Jeepers Creepers 3. Sorry. Asked about Jeepers Creepers 3. None of us have seen it yet, but we'll know to check it out and we'll be able to comment on it. So use that email, use our comment section, whatever, just to put your thoughts out there. So we want to have a dialogue with you guys. This is as much your show as it is ours.
Yes, it is.
So
we want to make it interactive.
Yes, we want to make it interactive.
We want to make it interactive.
I forget there's a microphone.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
All right, so what's up?
No, nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Nothing. So it's game time.
Yeah, let's do the game, Zach. You want to? Well, how are we gonna do this? We got cards this time.
We had cards before.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a few episodes ago.
Cool. I'm glad you're awake.
I actually work at my job.
Me too.
Yeah, that's.
Well, not you. I was just talking about him. He doesn't do much.
Yeah,
I do a lot.
All right. Who won the? You won the box office.
Yes.
Yes.
I did, so
You
I
go
guess.
first.
Cool.
Okay. So let me switch my body around so I can't see the questions, because you're just obviously just randomly grabbing out, and sometimes you may pull one question side out. I'm trying not to cheat.
So how you're reading me a question off of anything random, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fight. Oh, hold up.
We could do it Jeopardy style.
What movie
I do
involves
like that.
Project Mayhem? Wait. We did this one already.
Yeah, we did that one.
I'm gonna go from the back side.
Yeah,
the other side.
Yeah,
The answer was Fight Club.
Oh yeah.
yeah, we've had that one so many times.
What are you doing?
He's shuffling the cards around. as best
Jonathan Drew said play beer pong. And then he erased it.
I don't. Well, we can play cup pong because I don't drink beer. I don't drink at all. So
Yeah, me neither. All right, Zach.
No, yeah, me neither.
I don't believe you. All right, hurry up.
What legendary high schooler has a girlfriend named Sloan, a best friend named Cameron, and a sister named Jeannie?
I think we had this one too. Wasn't this
Ferris Bueller?
Yeah, dude, this is.
Well, this went well.
Hold on a second.
Oh, here's one right here. Here we go. I don't remember this one. Name a 1988 Western that stars Emilio Estevez. Kiefer
Is it Young
Sutherland.
Guns?
Yep. Yes, it was.
Cool. That wasn't. We didn't read that one, but I got it right anyway.
Yeah, so you get a point.
I get a point for that.
First to 10 points wins the game.
All right.
So you get one.
All right. So Walker 1. EJ zip.
Oh yeah, okay. He's gonna enjoy saying. I have a feeling he enjoys saying EJ Zip a lot.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were we playing at like 10 or something?
Yeah, 10.
That's
We just said that.
glad you were here.
I'm glad to be here. All right, name 2001 cult movie in which a creepy 6-foot bunny tells the main character actor 28 days, 6 hours, and
You read that one last time.
was it Donnie
Donnie
Darko?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I threw it on the table because we had that one already.
Come on, dude.
What movie features Dustin Hoffman as Mumbles Mandy, Pattinkin, and 88 Keys?
Mandy Patinkin.
Mandy Patinkin.
Mandy Patinkin.
Oh.
Cool. Is
And
that
Al
it?
Pacino and Big Boy Caprice.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how to read.
Clearly. Let me see that. Let me see the question because.
You might be able to read it better than I did.
Okay, I'm gonna read the question again.
Go ahead.
What movie features Dustin Hoffman as Mumbles, Mandy Patinkin as 88 Keys, and Al Pacino as Big Boy Caprice?
I think I know. Zach, take the card back. I think I even know this one. It's his question though.
No, it's his first one to get it.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Was it Dick Tracy?
Yeah,
No.
didn't you look at it?
No, I just read the
I thought you
question.
looked at it.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Dick
yeah. That was
Tracy.
Dick Tracy.
It is Dick Tracy?
It is Dick Tracy.
Oh wow. Good job.
Now, give me my point. Don't cheat me. Don't cheat me. Do not cheat me.
All right. So next one.
What 1986 movie begins with the narrated line, "I was 12 going on 13 the first time I saw a dead human being"?
Stand by Me.
Yep.
Wait, let's see what the last one is. Who directed the movie?
Was that right?
Yeah, that was right.
Okay, then that's his point. Okay.
2-1.
Who directed the movie Mind Trips?
Mind Trips.
Being John Malkovich and
Spike Jones.
Yep.
2-2.
What word precedes Beauty, Psycho, and Splendor in 3 movie titles?
American.
This is an
Yep.
ASMR. You can use your voice.
What actor tells Bob Baker the price is wrong in 1996?
Oh, that would be Adam Sandler.
In what movie?
And Happy Gilmore.
Yeah. You don't get an extra point for that last one. You just it was Adam Sandler. That's it.
That was your question. That was the answer to your question.
Yeah. Well, it says Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore. But yeah, who won the 1981 Best Actor Oscar after putting on 60 pounds to play the role?
Would that be Christian Bale?
No.
Oh, sorry, 1981.
81.
1981.
Would it be what's his name? Dang it, dude. It's a big actor's name, right?
Yeah, I mean
Huh?
he's pretty well known.
Cool. Man. Dang it.
Robert De Niro.
No.
Yeah.
Dang. What was the movie?
Raging Bull.
Put on pounds?
Yeah, he put on 60.
Wow.
He had to play a boxer, man.
I know, but I didn't know. I thought he was more lanky than he was.
Awesome. You got
Well,
that. That's crazy.
Cool.
All right.
What's the score? 4-3.
Yep.
My lead.
Come on. If you talk,
What movie stars Robert De Niro as an ex-con, Bridget Fonda as a deadbeat girlfriend, and Pam Grier as a money smuggling flight attendant?
Foxy Brown. No,
Jackie
it's
Brown.
Jackie Brown. Dang
Jackie
it.
Brown.
You
EJ got it.
I knew it was something Brown. Okay.
What 2003 comedy tagline was all the fun of college, none of the education?
What year was it?
2003.
Accept it.
No.
2003?
2003.
2003. All the fun of college. Was it?
Old school.
Yep.
Dang it. Well, that's not what I was going to say anyway. I was going to say it was that Ryan Reynolds movie.
Van Wilder.
Van Wilder.
Da, 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 da.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 4 more.
You don't do the strikeout after for 5?
Sorry, I should have.
Yeah.
What kind of maniac are you?
I'm a bad one. Okay,
So
so I'm going to
it's 7 to 3?
X that out and just go here. So that's 5. Yeah, so it's, no,
6 to 3.
6 to 3.
6
Okay.
to 3. Okay.
Although they both appeared in Godfather Part 2, Al Pacino and Robert De Niro had never shared a scene together until what movie?
Shoot. Heat.
Yep.
They did it again in Righteous Kill.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah.
And then it's like, wait, it was before that.
Yeah.
So Heat.
Fun story about Heat. They technically weren't even in the same room for Heat.
Really?
Nope. That scene when they're in the diner, 2 separate shots.
Wow.
Composited together.
That's a good movie.
They say if you look at the background close, you see no one walk across the background.
I just got that the other day on Blu-ray. It was
Cool. All right.
finished in 4K.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is up there. I see it.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right. Name the 1999 update of Shakespeare's Taming the Shrew that stars Heath Ledger and Julia Stiles.
Oh.
Would that be 10 Things I Hate About You?
Yes, it would be.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In what 1986 movie does a mentor named Eddie teach his prodigy Vincent that money won is twice as sweet as money earned?
Would that be The Color of Money? Or
It would be.
Dang it, dude. Get together, Zach.
Yeah.
And don't do that. Don't try to coach him into cheating for you. So what is it? What is it now? 8-4?
Remember who signs y'all's non-existent paychecks?
Exactly. That's why that's why I'm thanking you like this, because I have none to get. I haven't gotten one yet. You're not.
Oh, man.
Daniel Day-Lewis, Martin Scorsese, and you two all received Oscar nominations for what 2002 historical drama?
Oh, that would be the Gangs of
Gang.
New York.
He beat me to it.
Yes.
He beat me to it because I was gonna. He beat me to it.
All right, Gangs of New York. I
All
just got
right,
that
you
on
beat me
Blu-ray.
to that one. You
What-
beat me to that one.
That one's gonna be too easy.
Cool.
Should I do a too easy one?
No. I mean, unless you can find a question just as fast.
All right. What 2005 Tim Burton movie has the tagline, "Loving you is like loving the dead"?
Zach, we already did that one last time. That was The Bride. The
Corpse
Zombie
Bride.
Corpse
Yeah.
Bride.
No one gets the point.
Don't do that one.
What movie involves strange? What?
Go ahead and ask your question and get this over thing. This thing.
What
over.
movie involves strangers on a train, creative writing class, and a Flintstones car wash?
Oh, the movie. The Flintstones?
A Flintstones car wash.
Flintstones Viva Rock Vegas.
No.
No?
No.
How do you have a Flintstones car? What? I don't know. There's a Jiminy Cricket popping around in here.
I was trying to, but he must have the card with him.
Okay, so you got the card with you. So you got a Flintstones car wash.
Mm-hmm.
What else? wait till you get to
Okay, I'm gonna reread the question. What movie involves strangers on a train, a creative writing class, and a Flintstones car wash?
Wow. Strangers on a train. Would it be no, it wouldn't be planes, trains, and automobiles. I have no idea. What you think, EJ?
I'm trying to guess.
What can you give us a clue, like a year at all, or a decade?
Oh, give me a second. I'll do it.
He's going.
Not Hippie Chick says she loves EJ's dance when he gets a point.
Well, that's probably the last time you'll see that one.
Oh.
Let me look up the movie and I'll tell you what year it was.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
So the Flintstones
This
car
is
wash,
too much.
strangers on the train.
Is there not another clue you can think of out of that?
1987.
Oh my gosh.
Want me to name an actor in it?
Is like Chevy Chase? Is it Vacation?
No.
I don't know.
Oprah's in it.
Okay, it's no.
Okay.
Oprah's in it?
Kim Greist is in it.
I have no idea. It's not even,
Anne Ramsey's in it.
This is not my movie.
Danny DeVito's in it.
Throw Mom from Train.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't want to give it away.
Oh man.
So I didn't do Danny DeVito like right off the bat.
What?
Wow, Oprah was in that movie?
Apparently.
She must have had a cameo or something.
Yeah, maybe she was like on TV or something.
Yeah.
Oh. What 1987 horror movie has a boy named Sam? Hold on. Has a boy named Sam frantically telling his brother, "You're a creature of the night, Michael," just like out of the comic book.
Oh.
1987 horror movie.
Is it Stephen King? I'm sure. I don't know. What do you have a guess, EJ?
It's a 1987 horror movie, The Lost Boys.
Yeah.
Dang it!
Wow.
There's the dance. There's the dance. I'm 1 point away, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Who plays a jazz guitarist named Emmett Ray in Woody Allen's Sweet and Lowdown?
Would it be Bruce Willis?
No.
A jazz guitarist and Sweet and Lowdown.
Well, I know this actor's name, and I don't know. I don't watch Woody Allen movies that much. What year is this movie?
I mean, I told you the name of the movie.
Yeah, I know. I've never heard of it.
Oh.
That's the problem. I'm just trying to think of who was famous at that time.
1999.
Oh, so everybody was famous at that time.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's on the cover of the movie.
Jeez, I have no clue.
Pass.
Pass
I give
that
up.
one. Richard Gere.
What if I showed you his picture?
I would know from a picture of the person.
No, that
Johnny
gives it away.
Johnny
gives it
Depp.
away. Nah.
Who was it?
Y'all both give up?
Yes,
We
both
give
give
up.
Sean Penn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I would never have gotten there.
No, we wouldn't have gotten there at all.
Oh, wait. Here they are.
I'm almost about to win this one, though, so give me something good.
What series of movies has had installments directed by Ridley Scott?
Alien. It's the only series he's done.
Oh, okay. What 1991 movie?
Did I get it right?
Yeah. it
Oh,
was
thank
right.
you for telling me I got the right answer.
That one's obvious. Alright, I'm not giving you either of y'all this point because it's so obvious. Alright, what 1991 movie turned "Hasta la Vista, Baby" into a popular catchphrase?
Terminator. Terminator.
Just Terminator 2, man. That is easy. Get rid of
You
it.
got
Get
it
rid of
right
it.
correctly.
But we're not
You
getting
said
them.
you're not
Terminator
using
2.
that one.
I know, but you just
That's
said
like one of
Terminator.
those ones on the cover of the game. Come on, give us
Yeah,
a real
it was
one.
Terminator 2. Alright, who played Cassandra Wong in Wayne's World?
Cassandra Wong.
Oh, that was Kelly Who.
Nope.
Oh, no, not Kelly Who. What was her name? I know her name.
Margaret Cho.
No.
No.
Lucy Liu.
Nope.
No, it's another one. It's another one. I can't think of her name. I know her. When I hear her name, I'm gonna be mad.
Wendy Wu Warrior Princess.
No.
I have no
Homecoming
idea.
Queen.
Huh?
I don't know, Wendy Wu Homecoming
I don't
Princess?
know.
remember.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna be mad.
Homecoming something.
I'm gonna be mad at myself, but I'm going to go pass anyway.
You pass?
Kelly who?
No.
I already said
I
that.
don't know. I just making
you,
sure.
you passed it.
Yes.
Tia Carrier.
What?
Tia Carrere.
I would have never gotten there.
Like I said, I knew it, but I couldn't think of it.
All right, what legendary high schooler has a girl?
Okay.
Was it
Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller? I'm pretty sure that's like your first card every time.
That's why I'm laughing.
Bueller.
Come on, I have
You're not gonna
3 more left.
All right, what 1999 supernatural thriller features a boy who sees dead people?
Zach, come on, you read that one last time.
No, I'm sorry.
Gosh.
I read that one last
8
time.
Mile, 6 Cents.
Hey, did you just say 8 Mile like the
Yes,
Eminem movie?
yes.
Eminem freestyle rap battling ghosts. I would see that movie.
Name the movie that was written by Quentin Tarantino and carried the tagline.
Beautiful. Oh, dang it.
It carries the tagline.
I know it.
Vampires, no interviews.
From dusk till
Dang it.
dawn.
Dang it.
I win.
Didn't say you got it right.
You got it right.
Yeah, you got it right though.
That wasn't even what I was trying to.
I'll
That wasn't
even
even the movie
say
I was
you got it
thinking
right.
of. The one I was thinking of with Christian Slater. For whatever that's called.
Alone in the Dark.
No, not that one. No. It's not a horror movie.
Are we done?
Talking about True Romance.
True Romance. Okay, we
Yeah.
have 10 minutes left.
Are we done? Oh, okay.
So we'll do up to 5.
We'll do one more to 5, then we'll be done.
All right. Don't mess me up this time.
Don't.
You messed me up the last time and cost me a game.
If any of you people watching want to throw out a question
That'll be cool.
for those seen it.
All right. Well, you got your your
Yeah.
thing out. Go ahead and start
Alright.
reading.
Go ahead.
He played a folk singer in A Mighty Wind, a father in American Pie.
Eugene Levy.
And we had that one,
Yeah,
didn't
you
we?
gave us that last time.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that point.
No. I wasn't going to let you have it.
Who played a man who has to
Clear your
convince-
throat. Clear your throat.
Clear your throat.
Who plays the man who has to convince fellow juror E.J. Marshall, Jack Klugman, Jack Warden, and of an accused man's innocence in a 1957 movie?
Was
Oh
that Jack
my-
Lemmon?
No.
Richard Donner.
Nope.
Robert De Niro.
No, this is the 1957, so it's
Bernie Wheatley says we should play Cards Against Humanity.
No, maybe.
Maybe.
Not ever on this show.
Not
Probably.
on-
If you watch the after show, maybe.
yeah, not on this channel, but maybe down the line on another one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hint, hint.
I don't know. It'll probably be on a Twitch channel.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Try and not get demonetized. Who? Oh yeah, you didn't get. No one got it right.
I know it's probably somebody I don't know.
Yeah, you know the name. Want me
Rich.
to tell you the movie?
Yes, it's probably a mock.
It's 12 Angry Men.
Yeah, it's 12 Angry Men.
It's 12 Angry Men. I know the movie.
I don't know.
Henry Fonda.
Oh,
Okay.
No, I would never gotten there. Keep
Okay.
going.
That's a good one. That was a good one. But that's another.
Yeah.
First to 5 wins.
Appearing in 3 80s movies, the teenager character Daniel LaRusso.
Okay, so Karate Kid.
Yeah.
You suck for that one.
Yeesh.
What 1983 comedy features coupon poker, an out of control washing machine, and an unemployed house husband? That's the word, house husband.
Mystery Men.
No.
You said house poker,
What year?
coupon poker,
Coupon poker,
an out of control washing machine.
and an unemployed house husband.
Gosh, that sounds like a Coen Brothers movie.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like a wacky screwball comedy.
That's what the early '90s movies were.
The Burbs.
Nah.
Who's in it?
I don't know.
What year was it?
83.
1983.
'83. Oh, that's why.
Um,
That was before the Coen Brothers time. I have no clue. This is an actor?
No,
Movie.
it's a movie.
It's a movie.
Pay attention.
I forget
So
everything.
what 1983 comedy?
I skip.
The Money Pit.
No.
Nope. Skip it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna give you a hint just so
Give
I can
me
get it
a
right, but
hint.
you're not gonna get the
But
point.
you gotta talk in the mic.
But you're not gonna get the point.
What is it?
It also sounds like a Lone Star song.
Another Day in Paradise.
No, Mr. Mom.
Oh,
God.
Mr. Mom. Was that?
An
is that
unemployed house husband.
Is that?
I've
the
never-
Hulk
That was the
Hogan?
Michael Keaton movie.
Michael Keaton. Okay.
Mhm.
I was thinking
Alright.
of the other one.
Mhm.
Name a 1958 movie in which Paul Newman warns Elizabeth Taylor, "Careful, Maggie, your claws are showing." It's what is his name?
I don't know it. South by Southwest or something?
No, dude, so many people are like,
North by Northwest.
Parker talks about this dude all the time. I forget his name. Tennessee Jones or something.
Okay. Sundance Kid.
No.
I don't know. I have no clue.
No, it's just bothering me because I want to know his name now. Something Tennessee.
I pass.
I pass too.
It's Cat on a Hot Tin Roof.
I skipped that one.
Tennessee Williams. That's his name.
Okay.
Cool story, bro.
Cool story, bro. Next question, please.
Yes.
I want to beat Walker so bad and end the show on a high note.
Name the actress who was romancing Harrison Ford on screen and Ellen DeGeneres off screen at the same
Porter de
time.
Rossi.
Nope.
No.
Anne Heche.
Yep.
God. Porter de Rossi was second. Oh, man.
Who directed the Steve Martin hits The Jerk, The Man with Two Brains, and All of Me?
That is one I'm going to pass. I have no. Those are the ones I didn't. I've seen the Jerk. That's it, but I don't know who directed it.
Not John Hughes.
It's not John Hughes. I want to see like Harold Ramis or somebody like that, but it's not.
No. Last name's kind of close.
Ramsey.
Skip up.
Ranger. I don't know.
Pass.
Richard
Carl Reiner.
Carl Reiner.
Reiner.
Carl
No.
Reiner. Okay.
Okay, I didn't know he directed.
Okay.
Name the Will Ferrell and Chris Kattan Saturday
Chris
Night
Kattan.
Live. Chris Kattan.
That would be.
Saturday
that
Night
would
Live
be. That
spin-off.
would be.
A Night at the Roxbury.
Dang it!
There it is.
Dang it! All right, you got your first one.
What futuristic movie stars Arnold Schwarzenegger as a wrongly convicted man who must survive
True crime.
deadly...
The Running Man.
You got it right again.
That's real.
It's real.
I know that was.
No.
I never even heard of that one.
No,
I
dude.
heard of the dance.
You've
What?
never heard of the Running Man movie?
I gotta fix.
I'm about to end this episode now and cut that movie on now. So, comment section, don't kill us. I want to kill him for you.
Okay, I know that.
Alright. What 1984 movie stars Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen?
Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen. That would be. Skip it. I don't know.
And was the first movie released with a PG-13 rating.
Wow. Why do I not know this one? Hot Shots.
Red Dawn.
Yep.
Charlie Sheen. Dang it. You're right. That was a good job. Okay. I'll
Name
give
the
you that one. I
character
should've known
who ends his news broadcast with "You Stay Classy, San Diego."
that. Oh, that would be Ron Burgundy from Anchorman.
Anchorman. Yeah.
Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are tied now, 3-3.
I want to watch that movie again, by the way.
What comedic actor takes the reins as Santa Claus in 1994's The
Tim
Santa Claus?
Allen.
That was too easy.
Yeah, it was too
It
easy.
was too easy. I shouldn't give
should've
myself the
looked at
point,
the
but we were
answer.
running out of time.
Two more. Two more questions. Whoever has the most at the end wins.
What film stars Eddie Murphy, James Earl Jones,
Coming to America.
and his... Yep.
Last one for the
Wait,
point.
hold up.
For the win.
Yeah. In what 2002 sci-fi thriller does Mel Gibson tell
Signs.
Joaquin Phoenix...
Signs.
Yes,
Signs. I win.
Yes.
Yes, I
okay.
won.
All right.
Oh, it's 1-1.
Thank
Okay.
you guys for
Well,
watching this episode and watching me win. Probably much twice, but
And we actually are tied, so we're going to have the tiebreaker at the next episode.
Rock, paper, scissors for it.
Nah.
I'm playing.
Nah, we got to.
Keep
Our
the
brains won't
suspense.
allow. Keep the suspense. Our brains don't allow that kind of simple of an ending.
guys, okay, thank you for watching and listening, guys. We actually we just put the podcast out for everybody now. And you can pretty much find it on anything, the iTunes Store, Google Play Store. We actually have it on pretty much all the radio apps. We're going to have, now that we have this episode done, we'll be able to actually put it on iHeartRadio, so look out for that. But yeah, all the radio apps, Stitcher, Spreaker, all those cool podcast apps, you can find this on. So
we got to get more descriptive of our visuals now.
Yeah, we gotta stop calling you guys all viewers because some of you guys are listeners too.
Did we just call y'all the audience?
Yeah.
Family.
So and our supporters, guys. So thank you.
We're not. Well, family makes it sound too much like juggalos. Let's not
Family.
do that. Family.
Okay. So yeah, that's the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can support our Patreon. There's a link in the description for that. It's patreon.com/moviechamps. So just say it too, because this is a podcast too. What else? What else am I missing? We got some new merch that will be coming out soon, which we're looking forward to. Check out MovieChampsShow.com. We actually have a written review for Blade Runner 2049, which you guys, if you remember last week, I gave a pretty good score. You actually go check out that review. I'm not going to say what the score is, but it was pretty high. And if you read the written review on our website, our movie reviewer...
Alex Smith gave it a 4 out of 10. I don't know what's wrong with him. Because I want to just say real quick, I just saw Blade Runner the other day, and 9.5 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I don't know what you saw, Alex, out there. Hit me up on Messenger and we can talk about this.
Yeah.
Because I want to know where your head was at, my friend.
So, obviously, I actually sent, whenever I got that review in, I sent it to EJ and told him not all champs are created equal.
No.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, we're going to have some very terse conversation with each other over Blade Runner now.
Yes. So, yeah, check out the MovieChampsShow.com. And what's up, Zach?
Nothing.
Zach's going to be shooting we're actually working on right now his first official or Horror Champs video. We got a couple videos on there now, but we wouldn't call them official just yet. So
more like spinoffs.
Yeah. So, he's going to have his first official video coming up very soon. So be on the lookout and subscribe to the Horror Champs so you can be
in the know about that.
In the know about all that. And you want to announce not yet.
We can actually do it now if you want.
All right, we'll go ahead and announce it. I'll let you announce that one.
Yeah, coming soon. The reason why earlier in the show when you said we should play Cards Against Humanity on our channel, and I said maybe not on this one. That is because coming soon there's going to be a Champs channel dedicated all to gaming called Game Champs.
Yes.
This is going to be my baby.
Yep.
I'm the resident gamer of the group, so all things gaming we're going to be talking about. It's going to be talking about gaming news. We're going to play some games, and not just video games. Card games, board games. If it's a game, I'm willing to give it a go.
Yes. And I am willing to play as long as I win.
So there's more about Game Champs coming soon, but for right now, because pretty soon all my social media is going to switch to Game Champs soon, so when we do the switch, everyone will be the first to know.
So comment below on this video some game ideas you'd like to see.
Before any of you guys
play.
Go ahead. Yeah, and before any of you guys
totally talking.
So sorry I stepped over you. But I just wanted to put this out there. I've already parked my spot over there for Game Champs as far as the channel. So if anybody goes out there trying to make one, it's already done.
It's already done. You can't have it. It's ours.
Yes.
Nice little cease and desist letter. Actually.
Yeah.
No, it's already done. I mean, literally, I've already reserved it.
So yeah, it's just a matter of me actually deciding what I want to do first. I may it could be like I say when I do gaming. I mean, I'll probably do some Let's Plays, some.
We also got the Twitch channel.
Yeah, we're gonna have. We actually have a Twitch channel too. So, like we said, anything that we may want to do on our YouTube channel, but may want to risk demonetization for, we'll do on Twitch. Maybe that's where we do our cards videos and things like that.
Right.
We'll let you know about all those things when the time comes. But for right now, it's still in the fetus phase.
Yes. So that is something we're all pretty much excited about. We like games, clearly. So think
and hopefully we can expand to get more of these for different kinds of these for different things.
Yeah. So do you have anything to plug?
Yeah.
Go ahead and plug stuff.
Okay, so like Walker said earlier, I'm gonna have a Horror Champs video coming out soon. So I just recently, yesterday, posted on 2 days ago, posted on my Instagram about asking questions or giving ideas or suggestions for my video. Feel free to do that on this video. Just comment below. Any ideas you want to see me do in my Horror Champs video?
The live stream comments are going to disappear once we upload.
That's why I said the video.
Not on this video. Tell them to do it on your post or to email it because if they leave it in this comments right now, it's going to be gone.
That's why I said after the video.
That's why I just.
So come back tomorrow then, because we don't know how long it's going to take for this to upload.
Yeah, whenever the video uploads,
we only
or
have
just go to the Horror Champs.
People watching the live stream. I'm saying.
Horror
so just go to just comment somewhere. Find Horror Champs. Find any movie champs. I'm looking at all the comments. So just comment below.
Yeah.
Just comment anywhere. Go to Instagram and comment. Just comment on someplace.
Go to your mom's Facebook page and leave it in as a status.
And just put at Horror Champs in there. He'll find it.
It doesn't even have to be. It doesn't even have to be our channel's videos. Just comment anywhere.
Yeah.
Just do the hashtag at Horror Champs.
Yeah. Just drop a like. Just drop our name anywhere.
Do some graffiti.
Yeah.
Okay. Write a letter, Logan.
Okay.
Just for all jokes aside, just go to my Instagram, which is Zakary Cheatham.
Or Horror Champs at Gmail.
Or Horror Champs Instagram, or Snapchat me at Zakary Cheatham.
Yep, at Zakary Cheatham.
No, that's my personal.
No, at Zakary Cheatham is your Twitter.
No, I said Snapchat.
Well,
Snapchat Horror Champs, Zakary Cheatham, Twitter. I don't really check my Twitter, but I will. Anywhere, just leave a suggestion and follow me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sounds like you're just telling them to throw a rock and you might catch it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I think that's it.
All right. You could find where can we find you?
Well, guys, my name is Walker Cheatham, so you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, anywhere social. I mean, pretty much anywhere on the internet where you can socialize, because I am not a social person. And also, you can find me at Hampton Comic-Con.
Oh, yes.
Next weekend?
Yeah, the 21st.
The 21st, next Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Find all of us there if we can all make it.
I'm pretty sure we might even have some merch for some of you guys if you want.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
No, it is. Continue. I just had an idea. All right,
cool. Yeah, we might even have some merch for some of you guys.
Yes,
if you just hit us up. We might have something for you.
Mm-hmm. So if you're anywhere close to Hampton, Virginia.
Hampton Roads Convention Center.
Yes, and I think that starts at 10 o'clock.
10 or 11 a.m., somewhere in there. Yeah. It runs relatively short.
Yeah, it's like 10 to 4. It's pretty. It's
Is it just a one day?
One day event. It's not like the Tidewater one, which is like 2 or 3
Or the
days.
NecoCon 2 weeks after that.
Yeah, the NecoCon. I don't know if I'm going to that one or not, but it would be cool.
Are you?
I try to go every year, but
if any of you guys are anime people, let me know, and I might make the make the trip.
Because they actually have some stuff that like that will help me with horror and stuff. That I wanna.
Cool. Okay, so you guys.
It's not my scene, but I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead and plug your stuff now.
Who?
He already did. I gotta plug mine now.
Yeah, go ahead and plug your stuff.
Wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up.
So for the time being, like I just said, all my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, is at MovieChampsEJ. Pretty soon that's going to change, but when it does change, I'll let you know the change then.
All right, what's up? Oh yes, in about 9 minutes, since we are on the East Coast, it will be one of our birthdays.
Not gonna tell you who. It's me.
It's Zach.
It's Zach.
It's my birthday.
Will be I don't know how old he is, but he's pretty much think it's 22. What am I guess? I'm throwing that out there.
I'm going to say 24.
Are you sure?
You're for real?
I'll be 22.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
He'll be
I'm still a young buck, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm still the old man of the group at 31.
And I am 26.
Yes,
so.
yes. That reminds me, I need to get Centrum Silver when I leave tonight.
And since we're all just telling our ages, my social security.
No.
All right, guys. So make sure you tweet or Insta Zach happy birthday.
Yes.
Because God knows I'm not. So.
Because he's right here.
All right. So, anyways, remember we're the Movie Champs. Find us on the Movie Champs Instagram, Make sure you like and subscribe to this, and subscribe to our podcast wherever you choose your subscription, and leave a good review if that's offered to whatever you marketplace you receive that from. And because that really helps us out. Right at the moment, our podcast is the only thing we are have the ability to monetize until we reach that 10,000 view threshold that YouTube has given us.
Thank you, Night Hippie Chick.
What's
She told
up?
me happy birthday.
Well, somebody said it.
Somebody cares.
Yes.
Because it's not me. Anyways,
If you wanted to help us get to 10,000 faster, just watch the video one today.
watch and
All I
share
will.
the video.
Share the video with your
Please.
friends.
What's up?
That's what I want for my birthday.
Somebody to share the video?
No, to get to 10,000.
10,000 views.
Not on just this
Guys, we want to get to 10,000 views, and we want to get 10,000 likes. I don't know if we can do
all
it.
you have to do is just be loud and obnoxious.
I think
Yeah.
that's all we gotta do. Well,
Yeah.
that's your job then.
Next week we have
also,
an air horn.
thank you, Brittany Wheatley, for telling me happy birthday.
All right.
So yeah, guys, just share or do something.
Like,
For my
share.
birthday,
Slam that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
hit that notification.
Ring the bell.
Notification. Guys,
No,
I promise never to do that again.
No,
If
we
you
will never do
literally
it.
hit that
If you
subscribe
don't
button.
do it, we will.
Yeah, if you don't want us to do that every week, subscribe.
True. Okay, guys.
Yes.
Well, we plugged enough of our stuff. So,
Yeah.
remember, like I said, we're going to see us October 21st at the Hampton Comic Con. That's Hampton, Virginia, not the Hamptons or anything. We're not that fancy.
No.
Okay, so
White tie affair.
No.
okay.
White tie, white glove affair. We're not doing any of that.
I feel like we're doing that thing where it's like you hang up. You hang up.
We call it that old Southern goodbye where y'all say, "All right, we see y'all later," and then y'all in the driveway talking another 30 minutes. Go, let's all end this now. We said goodbye 30 minutes ago. It's time to go.
That's mom.
Oh man, Mom just found her friend at the mall. We were almost out the door.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go look into GameStop. Since it's gonna be another hour.
Or it's like when you're like, all right, I'll see you later, and then you walk in the same direction. With this
well, let's keep talking till we get to where we're going.
all right, yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
We're done.
guys,
We're
all
done.
right,
We're
goodbye,
done.
guys.
Good night. Good night.